Imagine if everything we believed about our place in the universe was wrong. For centuries, we've taught that the sun is the fixed center of our solar system, with planets dutifully orbiting it in tidy ellipses. But what if that wasn't true? What if, hidden behind the veil of cosmic tradition, the sun was never the center, but merely one actor in a far more complex and far weirder dance? Let's say you woke up tomorrow and every science textbook, satellite model, and astronomical observation had been rewritten by one shattering discovery. The sun orbits something else. Not metaphorically, literally. In this hypothetical scenario, the sun isn't the gravitational anchor. It's the satellite. The real center of the solar system is something else, something massive, unseen, and until now, unmeasured. Let's call it the gravitic core, a dense, invisible object located tens of billions of kilometers away from the inner planets, masked by the sun's brilliance and the limitations of our instruments. It's not a black hole, it doesn't consume matter or light, it's more exotic. Some kind of hyper-dense, stable singularity left over from the early universe, drifting through space like a ghost with a gravitational field so strong that it outpulls the sun itself. In this new model, the planets don't orbit the sun. Instead, the sun and all planets are locked in an enormous spiraling trajectory around this core. Suddenly, every elliptical orbit is a tiny wobble on a grand galactic lasso. And what would this mean for us? Well, for starters, it explains a lot of weirdness, slight orbital anomalies, unexpected perturbations in long-period comets, and the wobble in the sun's own motion that's always been explained away as planetary tug. But here's the unsettling part. If the sun is orbiting this core, it has velocity, momentum, direction. And if the sun's path changes, even subtly, the delicate gravitational choreography holding our solar system together could shatter. Seasons? Gone. Orbital stability? Questionable. Earth could be flung slightly off course, altering temperatures, climates, and ecosystems over decades. Even small adjustments to our distance from the sun could wreak havoc. Ice ages, superheating, massive die-offs of flora and fauna. Earth isn't a bullet on a string anymore. It's a marble in a cosmic roulette. But maybe it gets weirder. What if this core isn't just a passive mass? What if it's sentient? Or worse, artificial? Perhaps it's not the relic of the Big Bang, but an ancient machine left behind by a civilization so advanced they sculpted solar systems like potter-shaped clay. What if we're living in a gravitational zodiotrope, each planet like a frame in a grand animation powered by gravity and time? You'd start to see hints everywhere. Why is the asteroid belt exactly where it is? Why are the outer planets so massive compared to the inner ones? Why does the Oort cloud seem to form a spherical shell at that particular distance? In this new universe, the solar system isn't a neat planetary system, it's part of a gravitational engine. Maybe the core is connected to other stars, other systems, through invisible gravitational filaments. The sun isn't a king, it's a cog. And what does that mean for humanity? On the one hand, it humbles us. We are not the center, not even close. We orbit a star that orbits something else. Our precious solar system is just a tangle of loops in a much larger gravitational braid. On the other hand, it might mean we're part of something greater. Perhaps this core is common. Perhaps every star has one, making a vast cosmic network like neurons in a brain. Galaxies would no longer be random gatherings of stars, but highly structured, purposeful constructs. The universe in this light isn't chaotic, it's organized. But organization implies intent. And if there is intent, who or what is behind it? That's the final and most terrifying thought of all. If we're just discovering now that our sun is not the center, what else don't we know? And what happens when the architects of the core return to check on their experiment? In the end, the question, what if the sun is not the center of the solar system, doesn't just rewrite physics, it rewrites our place in the cosmos. We are not orbiting the light. We are passengers on a spiral path into the unknown, carried by a star that, it turns out, isn't in charge at all.